Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
'57's the mic. '57's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check. Alert.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
This is McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Evans, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, he's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
58's the mic.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And just on Wednesday, he was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week for that over 100-yard performance he had last week.
Deservedly so, and I enjoyed our time with him and asked him how he got it done. What did he see? And he said film study, watching what the defenses were going to present, understanding how to defeat those. And then he was a step ahead because he said, and then they're going to change up and counter another way. And he beat them that way, too.
57's Mike. Mike 57. All right, T, let's go. Here we go. 57
on 2nd down. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, Zoo. Look out.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go.
The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10.
Hey, Echo. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Now watch run.
58, right over there. Yeah. 58, right there.
Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack on 1st down, Allen.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Mike, watch the screen. 58.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right.
Here I come.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Watch Pittsburgh. Watch the curls. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. I got it. 56. 56 right there. 56. All day. Great stone. Bravo.
Check 49. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Check.
On 1st down, Samuel, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down now, Samuel, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Rip right.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, watch the screen. Deuce. Showing eight.
They'll run on 1st down. Samuel, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
PAT up and good by Rosas. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On second down, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
I'm letting you know, tight. Pass 10.
To the air, Allen. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Here's Allen on first and 10. This is the tight end Fant. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Hey, tight. And 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Allen gonna throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10.
56. 52.
58 is Mike.
And here's Allen throwing again. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10.
Hey, foxtrot.
And again, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
56 to Mike. 56 is Mike.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Sponge. No. 50.
Second and 13.
Check. Watch 54.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. On first down, Samuel. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the the 43-yard line.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
He's coming, double
Now a
up.
chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Mike's 54.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go, let's
Curtis
go.
Samuel with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14 to 7.
14. Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
McCaffrey on the counter. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A gain there of 21 yards. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
58. 58's the mic.
Hey, watch the flat. Watch
Allen.
the flat. Watch the flat.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Vikings take over.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division.
Here we go.
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go now. Mike, 54. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Up. That's it. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
It's a party now.
Go.
It's a party now.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Go.
54.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through him. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, let's get this.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Ready, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Hey, watch that.
He'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They had a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Watch out for Hill on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down and get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. And all he had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Check. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Mike's 54.
They'll drop to throw. On the move. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Hey,
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. This complete to Jones. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
54, Mike 54.
Come on.
Hey, check 24, watch 24.
Switches, switches.
Let's go. Travel. Check 3. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Check 31, check 31.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Hey, 5'4".
Stay with your man.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Oh, yeah,
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Check 52.
Check. Delta.
6 guy. Check 6.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know you feel that.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Check. Shift. Right, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Squeeze, double. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike.
They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now we give right side McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Bears on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Allen.
Check.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Kill. Check your hot read. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Set up.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert 3. Check 3.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
I got him.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
54 Mike. Bandit. Bandit.
Hey, watch Sam. 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Yeah. 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Right here. Out. Under 10. 10. Motion. Check 37.
Check the backer.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, me and you all day. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Now Joe Mixon looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Go. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Watch the slant.
He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's go.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Come on, D.
Right, 54, right there. 54 Mike. 3 buzz.
Bravo. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Making the catch is Sternberger. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his tight end fan. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Right there, 56.
Hey, watch the slant.
Shift.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Hatch it.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Hey, the weapon. Wahoo. Don't go.
Play it. 56.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
I'm coming, baby.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Back to throw. Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 49 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Check three.
Bang.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Hey, tight.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Smoke.
Yeah, check tight.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Man open, it's Moss complete. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Yeah, baby, boom!
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Check 50. Check.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. $56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Let's go. Sam, check ball. 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch.
Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Right there.
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Hey, Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming.
Mike's 50.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Right, 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
That's it. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 56.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike's 5-4.
He'll look to throw.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases, heck, for us. We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah.
MEH, man. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,